From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in right at 500, looking to get that win to bump them back above 500.
This game means a lot to them because of what you just talked about. When you can bump yourself over 500, it's a lot of optimism in your building as you move forward in the season.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the second overall pick from BYU, now in his second season, Zach Wilson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Verone McKinley. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So here are the Dolphins now with excellent field position to start things out. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. On second down, right back to Hunt. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Hunt is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. On second and goal, here's an option play left. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. Now Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Personal foul. Basement. Defense.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week. They had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Dolphins come into this one still undefeated this deep in the year despite the one tie. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Boy, 4th and 2, this crowd was urging them to go for it, certainly. Instead, they settle for the field goal try, and then they come up with nothing.
Brandon, yeah, football coach won't let the crowd dictate how he calls a football game. He stuck to his guns. But after the miss, now there's 70,000 coaches in the stands thinking they were right.
And New York set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin the drive with Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense for the Dolphins, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe him.
He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lawrence. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Hunt. Oh, nice move. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Hunt will try going up the middle. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The kick by Sanders is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So it's all down to this Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We've got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. He'll try to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the field goal, as now they're dealing with a little bit bigger of a deficit. 1st and 10. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now it's Wilson. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Wilson. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Dolphin football. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Up to the 20. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence going to throw again. He completes it to Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They'll run with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Lawrence. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. This is taken at the 18. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And they'll begin by running the option. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lawrence going to keep it again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by DJ Reed. 20, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 39, Lawrence. And he floats one there, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And the Jets will take over.
On first down, Wilson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down the coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Robinson's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will tie things at 17 all. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Miami set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Wilson. And a dump off here to Robinson.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
James Robinson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And it's a good news, bad news proposition for them. Mostly good news, and that's that they've clinched a playoff spot. That's the important thing. Bad news, though, if they want to make a Super Bowl, for the moment at least, they'd have to do it out of the 6th seed.
And bottom line, everybody wants to play at home during the playoffs. We know that's a given. But nothing builds character for a ball club quite like winning on the road in the playoffs, especially when no one thinks you can do it. And if you win one and gain confidence, who knows, you might get on one of those magical runs.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option. He'll get this to about the 38.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38, Lawrence. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Miami. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
At the 20. Throwing is Wilson. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now it's Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown. Michael Carter with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Complete to Cedric Wilson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Robinson with another carry.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hand off now to Robinson.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Robinson.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Holding, offense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed it.